Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Thanks for stay here. My name is Jorge Andres Trujillo and I'm gonna tell you the experience of a very important company of our country that has a very interesting experience. So I suppose you use backpacks, isn't it? Or also sometimes you use umbrellas or waterproof jackets. Yes? So, the company of or the factory that I'm gonna talk to you tonight is a company dedicated to manufacturing all these products. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, I'm talking about Toto. Toto is a Colombian company which was founded in 1983 by Jonathan Bernstein, but he prefers people call him Nathan. Yes, so uh, from this point, I'm gonna talk about Nathan, and I want you to understand I'm talking about Jonathan Bernstein. Yes, so Nathan was born in a Jewish family, a hardworking family. His dad died when he was a little child, and their brothers has had to take on charge of his family. Nathan grew up grew up watching the his brothers' steps. His brothers began to work in a lithography company, and Nathan helped them with some little tasks. Then Nathan was into the university. He studied industrial engineering at Javeriana University, and when he finished the the studies, they went to USA to study graphic design. When he came back to Colombia, he wanted to begin his own company, his own business, and they began to look into some opportunities, and he found a company called Bonreal. Uh, this company was dedicated to work with leather products, and the situation of this company was very incredible. The company was about to open bankruptcy, and Nathan decided to buy this company. When Nathan began to work in this company, he was very curious. Maybe he answered to himself what I'm gonna do. So he found opportunity to travel to Milan to a fair of some canvas and leather producers, and in Milan they know how to produce products with canvas. So it attract his attention, and it allowed him to focus on a new way to the company. As I told you before, Toto is dedicated to produce backpacks, clothes, and accessories to travel, so urban travelers. So we can say urban travelers are people that live in the city, face cold, face rain, face hot weather, cold weather, some extreme situations in the city. So this is the objective of Toto. Actually, Toto has presence in more than 57 countries with more than 600 stores. So Toto has stores in countries like Argentina, Albania, Germany, Brazil, Bulgaria, Belgium, Colombia, Costa Rica, Paraguay, Uruguay, Spain, United Kingdom, mm, Morocco, Tunisia, and others. So, how Toto began to exploring new markets. The first step was this travel that Nathan made to Milan. So Nathan understood that the best way for the company was work not only with leather but also with canvas. So the company began to grow, and Nathan opened the first store in a very little neighborhood here in Bogota called San Pedro Mendoza. After 1 year, Toto launched the its first collection of backpacks and some complements, and the first successful fact of Toto was when they get a license to produce products uh, with the Disney image and characters. Yes, so that fact gave to Toto an incredible success all around Colombia and also in Latin America. So Toto used four methods to enter in contact with the international market. So we're going to talk about exporting, franchises, strategic alliances, and licenses. When Toto get the success because of the Disney products, Nathan decided to open some stores around Colombia, all around Colombia, and also in Latin and South America. Excuse me, in Central and South America. So he began to look some conditions, some requirements of governments of countries like Costa Rica, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Chile, Puerto Rico, and how to open some stores. So they also started the needs of people of these countries, and to more or less in 1991 they opened the first stores in these countries. They they began to exporting their products to sell them in these countries. Yes. About the franchises, today ha, uh, has presence in 57 countries, but in more of these countries, the stores works a franchise as a franchises. Yes, as franchises. Excuse me. Nathan someday decided to open some offices in Spain and in Hong Kong, and he decided because they want to explore the market in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. The office in Hong Kong was opened with the purpose to get some opportunities to produce the backpacks, the accessories, and the clothes because all these costs are cheaper than in Colombia. So Nathan wanted to exploring for the manpower, from the machinery, for some tasks and topics about produce all Toto products. Yes, and now more of the stores around the world works as franchises. Some strategic alliances that Toto has made during all this time, some with a local supermarket chains and store chains around Colombia to sell its products, but also with the Olympic Colombian Committee. Both organizations made a strategic alliance to manufacture and design all the wear that our athletes use in some competencies around the world. So this is a very good opportunity for the company to show their products and the quality of their products. Yes. And finally, uh, licenses. Uh, Historically, Toto has made two proxies to get some licenses. One with the Disney company. Uh, all we know the products of Toto with the Disney image and characters. And another license that Toto got was the license to sell Head Green products. Head Green is a Belgian mark, also produces backpacks, clothes, accessories, and Toto got this license to sell Head Green products here in Colombia. So this is the example of someone and some company that knew how to improve some bad situation and found some opportunity and with a very important process of investigation in another markets, they got the opportunity to expand their market. So before Toto began to expand their territory, Nathan always liked it to go to every country and look for all the information to open a store, legal information, economic information, because that's very important to the process of open a store in a new country. But also Nathan understood the need to know what is the necessity of the citizen of the country where he will sell their products, the Toto products. Yes. So Nathan also understood, for example, in Colombia there are no stations of weather. In Spain there are stations. So the same products that Toto sells in Colombia can't be the products that Toto sells in Spain. For example, not the same colors, not the same designs, because there are some different cultures, and Nathan did all this process in every country where Toto wanted to open a store. Yes, all this investigation of market and culture and requirements, legal requirements, economic requirements, was made by Toto to make make the best way to open a store. Yes. So as a conclusion, we can say the success that Toto are enjoying today is due to the discipline of make a very uh, important way in the process to open a open way in a new market. Yes, Nathan got a lot of success here in Colombia because they know all about Colombian market, but in another countries they wanted to know everything about uh, its markets, and this is the result, a very successful way that Toto are enjoying today. Toto is one of the most important Colombian companies around the world. They are becoming in a global brand with goodwill, with recognition, and this is all due to the investigation that Toto are making to every market where they want to get into. So this is all for the moment. Thanks for your attention and see you in another opportunity.